He probably was on plenty of bullshit.
First of all, I always say something meaningful to the people. Don't do that.
She was probably cussing out Jamal because she was
Don't
looking to
do
the right.
that. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking into my hotel. I love it because it lets you
Where's my
you
fucking
get to
hoodie?
pick your room in the app. So I picked the room closest to the stairwell so we can record in there. It's dope. Because we did it last time, but I want to do it different. So I want to do over
I'm sick of you.
this room.
We need a fourth.
But I'm the kinky one.
You say we need a fourth,
Yeah, we need a fourth.
a consistent fourth.
Bro, I'm not paying $23 for parking. They could suck my dick. Sorry, y'all. So I want to welcome you guys to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. Did you make sure we
we're
am I in
everywhere.
here? Enter studio. Boom.
No.
All right, y'all. Yeah. So I'm gonna thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. Hope you guys had an amazing week. Dog, my energy has been just so tapped. Like there is no amount of sleep that I can get that helps. So that's pretty much how I spent my week. But you know what? They said that fatigue and shit, like it can kind of linger for a while. And it's like I'll have like what I feel like is like a burst of energy. I don't know what the fuck this is. I know it's not nut because of the color.
So about this fourth, I really feel like we
Why
should
do we
go.
need a fourth?
Cause I feel like
I don't have any friends, bro. What the fuck do you want me to do?
we can get a rotating chair in this motherfucker. I really feel like we just need another female that understands how you feel.
What the fuck is Jamal talking about?
Getting replaced.
I mean, what do you expect?
I don't know.
He no called no show to me. Tom.
Several times. He ran out of PTO a long time ago.
PTO. That's funny. I don't pay shit off. Yeah, so we just came from the movies. And I saw like, reviews and shit for it online. But we are definitely like in that odd group of people where like we have to see shit for ourselves. Because most shit that people hate or can't stand,
We love.
we love.
Oh God.
Because like we fucking love Peacemaker. Yet people hate it.
Really?
There's, conservative people hate it.
Who is hating John Cena?
Because it's not the John Cena they expected.
Oh, well, that's different.
That's the
a different
problem.
kind of hate.
Yeah,
Like-
I didn't say like a hate like this movie go to hell and die. No. We love the fact that this is just ignorant.
I just think it's fun because it's like, DC Comics. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, my cheek, I'm glowing. Look. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
What you using on your
Skin
skin?
glowing. You don't
I'm
want to know what
really-
I'm using on my skin, baby.
I'm really mad that every episode starts out
Just
with
got
that
a lot of
fucking
protein
damn-
in it.
With her being on bullshit.
I mean, last week we had like a 30-minute conversation about pegging. Who knows where we're going this week?
And apparently everybody was here for it.
Yeah, because they
The
sick.
one night
'Cause
that
they
everybody tuned in, they tuned in for the pegging
They're
conversation.
sick people.
It's not pegging is not sick.
Deep down inside, every woman might want to fuck their nigga.
Nobody. I don't think every woman, but I
They
do.
want-
I
they
do.
want
I
fuck a
do
nigga?
A
feel.
nigga.
Yes,
I
nigga.
do feel that it was fucked up because I didn't get any answers. Like nobody. Is this even my board?
Probably not.
Okay. No, it is.
It can't be. That's the default for it.
Okay. Because I see.
Yours turned purple.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I didn't get any answers. Like nobody actually talked to me about it to let me know.
What, fucking a nigga? Ain't nobody finna tell you their innermost secret. That's a deep and dark secret that
But you know what?
you shouldn't let out.
But that's the one person who, if you do tell her, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Which is amazing that when other people come to you with like kinks and just overall shit, you be like, you know what? That's cool. You so understanding. But let one of us be into some shit, bro.
fucking freak boy.
Right, just every
Like,
time.
every time some kind of we just getting degraded every
Right.
time.
Ugh. Like,
Well,
You moved up on the list now.
but that's the thing.
right.
But I've also talked about several times how where when it comes to black men dealing with white women like sexually, it's because like our women are extremely judgmental when it comes to sex. It's like there's not really an in between. Like either she's like really, really, really freaky, or she basic as fuck but thinks she freaky.
But you know what's funny? Because I don't know if you ever watched the show Sister on BET. There's a dude on there who's straight, but he has a kinky ass sexuality. So the girl he was talking to walked in on him one day when he was getting his boots knocked with a white bitch. So she was all like, "Oh my god, oh my god." Well, what does she do that I don't do? It's like, well, she pegs me.
Right. That's so not a casual conversation. Peace.
His whole character has been questionable since day one for this show, though. But the fact he's like, yeah, she pegs me. She doesn't question it. We've been off and on like this for about 3 to 4 years. I can hit her up. I want to do some kinky shit. She down for it. And she going about her business.
Yeah, and I think that
It was a white woman.
of course it was. And that's not to say that, black women are just complete duds, but look how long it took black women to embrace sucking dick. Before, nigga, I ain't doing that. Like, remember when Bernie was doing Kings of Comedy? You better ask your mama to suck your dick. Like, because they really just felt like sucking dick was nasty and beneath them. And
Degrading.
now everybody's a throat goat, but it took black women a long time to come around to sucking dick and realizing that it's okay to put a dick on your tongue. It's perfectly fine.
Put a dick on your tongue. Put the dick on your tongue.
So now we are getting to a point
dick,
where
dick. Sometimes things just make a good catchy song, bro.
where it's being eased into licking the gooch.
I need y'all to chill out.
I'm just saying, a lot of men act like they don't want their gooch licked because they don't want to be questioned.
No, there's a lot of niggas that want to toss it up like Tupac out here.
Right.
No, but I'm saying they act like that's something that they would like never, ever, ever go for because in the public eye, they know that the women that they want, like the black women, like they're not gonna be with that shit. They go clowning, oh nigga, you gay, you this and this and this, and I ain't doing this, you gay ass nigga. Like
they must not be in the right Facebook groups. Cause
Tom, do you want a young woman to tickle your
No.
fancy?
no,
Hey,
that's not my style.
Mimi will smooch the gooch, but
I'm not saying I'm not
but-
judging anybody who does. It's
Smooch
just not my.
the gooch.
that's the title of the episode. Smooch the gooch.
Fam, you better put the spell that because I can't. I'm not gonna be able to write that with a straight face.
No,
Smooch
but
the
but
gooch.
it's not a standard thing. Like it's just not like everybody I have sex with is like, yeah, I'm finna lick this nigga tank, bro. Like that's not how it works.
I
like-
can imagine that.
Because it's like
It's a very intimate thing.
that, and the fact it's like, well, the people that I deal with, I don't have that problem. Like I deal with very, very hygienic men. And a lot of times y'all always clowning me and shit for liking light skinned niggas, but dog, like light skinned niggas, they really clean themselves very well.
Because if
They-
they
you
get,
know,
they
so
get
that-
dirty, we see it.
No,
It's
I
like
mean,
a piece of paper.
no, what I mean is we give them a lot of shit for, being feminine in ways, but that's one way that I can appreciate that they will act like a bitch on the way that they clean themselves. Dark skinned niggas don't give a fuck if they got, dirty fingernails and all that little kind of shit. And they
I
just
feel
be weird.
judged.
Not all of you, so don't be getting y'all, y'all little ethical boxers in a bunch. But I don't know. It's just I can't get jiggy with licking every nigga's tank because a lot of niggas will tell you outright. Well, shit, I don't get no tub. I'm a man. What the fuck does that have to do with soaking your nuts?
I
You're
don't
not
want to
supposed
know
to
that.
lick everybody's tank.
That just doesn't sound like that's something you do freely.
Well, I mean, it's down like because I'm a ball sucker. I mean, it is what it is, and it's like right there. You just kind of lift the hatch. It's like garage door. You just kind of and kind of get under there, but it's not a thing for everybody.
This nigga said it's like garage door.
When you lift it,
I ain't high enough for you right now, fam.
Yo,
I'm 4 edibles in, and I'm still not high enough for you.
This nigga said a garage
That's how it lives.
What is your problem? Please. What
Was
is
that
it?
not a good description?
You know the
I feel like it was accurate because I pictured it in my mind.
As much as this is a fucked up statement,
Were you not loved
but
enough as a child?
you actually would be a
I grew up in
fantastic.
this family. You tell me how much love I had.
I mean, you would be a fantastic children's author with the way you
How am
describe
I wild
stuff.
as fuck? Because I looked at
Oh
Google.
God!
Wow,
Hey,
that's
Tom,
fucked up.
who said that?
I'm finna go find out.
I
you
can't
are-
see who's in the group.
You are right on the money because you wild as a bitch right now.
That's not wild, bro. That's
It's not wild. It's your descriptions of the shit that's wild.
Yes, that's what it is.
is.
That is what it is. Like how they said I be coming up with these wild ass scenarios. The way you describe shit
Shannon Terrell.
is crazy.
hey, boo. I know who that is. No,
I would hope so. You pre-screen everybody in the group.
A garage door.
That's terrible, dog. They just got a remote just lifting. You lift it slowly and make the beep noise like beep, 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 beep.
But okay, so
You know she childish.
I think I was talking to y'all like about how with the balls, right?
Sadly,
Balls taste like ass.
sadly, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's skin, like balls and that, like it tastes the same. But again, I deal with I deal
She said
woman
she done it
ass.
before.
Though.
Yeah, she said she done it
woman
before.
ass.
So do balls taste like woman ass?
Yeah, it's just like just.
So
Skin.
they do be slapping on it. So
Yeah, it's like
skin.
it's like looking at the inside of your elbow.
Who's out here? Dog, you gotta go. I'm too hot for this, man.
Description on 1 million.
Oh God!
I gotta look. I have to paint visuals for my listeners, man.
Some
like
of
if,
these visuals
if you
we don't need.
if you haven't been there, I gotta let you know what it's like.
Dog, you know the audio version of your episodes be wild as fuck when you go back to listen to how you describe shit.
It's just skin. I don't know. Niggas was weird as kids, like just licking their elbow and shit. I don't know. Somebody was like, "Can you lick the inside of your elbow?" And I tried it as a kid.
How'd that work out for you?
I
think I did it.
I thought it was could you lick your elbow, not the inside of it.
Well, maybe they were slow, and I was slow right with them because I was like, I can't.
Yo, licking the inside of your elbow is wild.
That's like the third sweatiest part on your body.
Okay.
It just got a
For
crease
the,
in it.
for the first time ever, I just lied on my show. That's not how I ended up licking my elbow, right? So your elbow creased like a coochie. And I had never ate coochie before, so I was trying to get practice in. And I was like, well, maybe
Hey,
this is
dog, just go ahead and turn the lights off when y'all leave because I'm scared.
I don't want to stay either.
That's your ride right now, bro. I'm out.
This is why you need a
Can't do this.
There's got to be a woman that has done that stupid shit too.
What? Like lick their elbow like a
Yes.
coochie? I was practicing eating pussy on my elbow. Like I was just like
Another woman who understands this stupid shit you do.
that was a long time ago, bro.
It doesn't matter.
Cause what the fuck do you do? Like, hey, want to be my pussy eating test dummy? Like,
Yes.
You can't, especially back then because niggas was real weird about motherfuckers being,
Yes.
going both ways and shit.
So
and I didn't want to have to beat a
back
bitch
there
up.
the days that were doing gay shit together.
So you lick the inside of your elbow. Tone went to a key party. Monte dipped his balls in cake. And Maul is Maul. And I date hoes. This is a fucked up family. This is wild.
Most families are fucked up. We just
Like,
like to accept what we've done.
We need
difference.
We need therapy.
Because I knew I wanted to do it, but like I said, there
You
was
just wanted
nobody
to
that
make-
I was just like,
She
ooh,
just didn't know how to work.
I'm gonna try her.
We
And
need
then when you go
therapy.
into them situations, it's not like because if they were already, experienced, I can't go in there not knowing how to. That's how you know I couldn't survive as a dude. Like even though I have like a lot of y'all like mannerisms and shit, y'all don't give a fuck about going into something and not knowing what the fuck you doing.
Facts.
I did.
No prep time.
So I didn't want to just, dive in on that first one and be like, bro, I have no idea. Like bro say, do a lick it like a stamp. Like I didn't know.
I feel like most niggas' first sexual experience, you kind of just mimicked what you saw on porn.
On
It was
porn,
like, I
yeah.
hope just get the job done.
You find that porn where you
'Cause
got the good
okay.
angles and you study.
Because like for the first time, if she decides, you know what, I've never sucked nuts before, but I'm finna suck his balls, and then she pop that motherfucker in and go hard like a jawbreaker, you gonna be upset.
Oh, that
No,
hurts.
she gonna be upset because punching her dead in her eye.
That is domestic violence time.
It's not on
Hey, hey,
purpose. It's a
hey.
reaction.
He dated hoes. That is in our past. This is his new year.
Yeah, everything we talking about is in the past, except for her.
No, he said it. He was like, and I date hoes, but we're not claiming that this year.
No, don't claim that.
We left them hoes in the rear view.
That's why we're doing the love tour right now.
This is great too.
It is a great tour.
This is great.
I swear I sing that every single time I talk about
It
the
was
love
on
tour.
in the store, and I was gonna call you, bro, but I'm like, you know what? I'm
And the
not even
fact
gonna
that
do
he
it. I'm
still-
gonna get my. I was in Century. I'm like, I'm gonna get my motherfucking groceries and shit, and I'm gonna get out.
I just done. Night of the Rock. Like I used to when I hear that song, it used to just automatically Night of the Roxbury. But now the fact that because I didn't know bro was black.
I was like, he's been
And
so
now that I know he is
discombobulated.
black, fam, top 5 greatest songs ever.
Okay, so speaking of like sucking on your nuts like a jawbreaker, right?
But speaking of what we wasn't
Well,
just
how did
talking
we get
about
back
that.
here?
Because like that made me think of like a stat that I wrote. Okay,
Which one? Because you write
You
so
just look
many
like you was just-
controversial.
you look like you just so exhausted, and I ain't even answered the question yet.
Because I'm sick of your shit and I'm coming down off the
Dog,
telephone.
we've only been here for how long?
We've been
Less than 20
you
minutes.
two have been.
No, I'm talking about on the show.
Oh, y'all been here since like 10 a.m.
So less than 20 minutes in, you would be all right.
I'm already
We
sick of
gotta
your
start just throwing like wild ass stats up on the screen. Like live wild stats.
Look,
Like live on the fucking screen and talk about this shit. Cause niggas get on the internet and say whatever the fuck they feel like. And nobody says anything to these people. They just shit. Like, why do you keep sharing this bullshit? This bullshit has been shared 10,000 times. Fucking for what?
okay. So yesterday,
I hate it here.
I was like, and I was just like, it was late, and I was just sitting like, I was eating a Twix, right? I had so
Left
many
or the
Twix
right?
left.
Standard or cookies and cream?
Actually, I had the cookies and cream today,
My nigga.
but
Fire,
I
fire,
no,
completely.
but I've been y'all know I'm not a big candy person. But
Right,
I
that's
love
why
Twix,
we kind of surprised.
but I had like 4 king size Twix.
You're
And
going
there was
through
3 left ones and 1 right one. I didn't know. I just grabbed them. I didn't notice it until I took a picture. And bro was like, "Bro, why you got so many left ones, motherfucker?" Because that's what's in the box. I wasn't digging through them.
This is the same fucking candy. bar. I don't even
crazy
understand how they
part.
got this on.
That's the
Absolute-
crazy part. They made a
Absolutely.
big
Shout out
deal.
to Twix.
They
Twix
made a
is
big
amazing.
deal about it being a left and the right Twix.
But you know, like, unfortunately, I am one
Classic.
of those people that you don't want to let the mind
Wonder.
wander.
Yes,
Like,
but you
that's-
too, both of y'all.
I'm not
don't
that.
do that, bro.
He's right though. That's why I don't like answering your calls at night. Period, for that matter, because you be getting high during the day too when you're off desk. But anyway, so I got to thinking, like, now we know how dicks come in like all types of sizes, right? You got short dicks, you got long dicks, you got thin dicks, you got thick dicks, you got curved dicks, you got straight dicks. Like, dicks just they do what they do, you know? It's like Forrest Gump.
Zippity doo dah.
This is not Dust Till Dawn.
Dicks are like
Dickety
box of
doo-dah.
chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You don't know.
Isn't that how you opened up your very first show ever?
Bro, can we like relax? Dude, my skin is really glowing in this motherfucker.
Okay, where we going? Because
Where we going?
I really feel like there's a left turn approaching.
No, nigga, we already told we in Albuquerque
It's
at
not
this
a
point.
left turn, bro. Will you relax? So anyway, but I asked, like, does anybody ever think about the nuts though? Because there's a variety of dicks, but there's also a huge variety of nuts. Like, there are so many different kind of balls, and it's crazy because, like, I was telling them about my experience with balls.
Yo, hey, you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
see, they get it. Dicks are diverse as fuck. That is correct.
As
Because you got some dicks are like even tone, but then you got some dicks like they're really, really, really pink at the top, but then they brand it's like Neapolitan ice cream. It is. It goes like strawberry to chocolate.
What dick look like? I quit. I don't want to do it no more.
I get them a minute to collect themselves. 'Cause I'm serious right now. They fucking me up.
I can't be serious with you so
Cause that's what it looks like. It goes strawberry to chocolate. Like it goes down the line. But anyway, like, and I went down my experience with different types of balls. So like my ex had like these real just droopy and sad balls. Like they was just emo as fuck. Like they was just hi bird. Like, they was just, like he had like balls that looked like if they were a person, they would shop at Hot Topic. They was
Yeah.
just sad. They just were just
Why is shopping at Hot Topic?
because they just depressed. Niggas just dangling around like it's the end of the world. Just moping. He had mopey balls. But then I had like, with him, like his dick wasn't that long, but his balls were long. So in those moments where he wasn't erect, it's like his dick would kind of like be like a little chud, like it would just sit there, but then the balls was real low. So when he would have like jogging pants and shit on, like he would have this bulge, and you would think like, damn, that nigga packing, but it was really just he had long nuts. But then I have another ex, and like his dick was small and his balls were small.
What did the comments say?
I don't.
I don't know.
Who's
I don't know.
running the
I don't know.
comments?
Shannon has really been like keeping the show going. Shout out to you and the fact that you're here for this
Like-
foolishness.
Like, what are they saying? Because I know they listening to this shit.
No, but like, because okay, I think the most accurate description that I gave in my status was like the one with the really long nuts. Like, if anybody has listened to the show or watched my OnlyFans, you know how much I love hanging my head off the bed and getting throat fucked. That's the thing of mine. It's what I do. But when I would try to do that with him, like his balls would like cover my nose like a bed sheet, and I would panic because it's like, you ever seen? Yes, yes, those are the balls. Yeah, so you ever see like in the little comedies and shit on they have like a little goofy guy, like he tossing a piece of dough up and shit, and then all of a sudden it fall on his face. It was kind of like that. Like, and they would just cover everything. So you got dick in your mouth, and then you just got this ball sheet just going across your nose. And I would panic because I'm claustrophobic. But then you have
So he had balls like a flying squirrel?
yes.
Why are you?
His balls had a wingspan.
Why are you helping?
Because we not going to get out this rabbit hole. So we might as well dig it deeper.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, we here now.
It was stressful, but
You had stressful
I was-
balls in your eyes.
yeah, being claustrophobic, that's hard. You sitting here and you trying to get intimate, and then all of a sudden you having a panic attack
So-
because you getting waterboarded with some niggas nuts. Like that just
So you like balls-phobic?
no. I'm just they like fan out. Like it's like
You know, like when a girl takes her bra off and lay down in the bed and the titties go to the side. That's how the balls went on her face.
but it's different because it's like, but that's what I'm going over. Like with guys having different types of nuts.
Did the balls
Because not-
cover your
because-
eyes like cucumber slices?
That's what you get your two piece. You get your two pieces before you sent you down the river Styx.
It was kind of like one of them little face mask
Was
things.
it like hog head cheese?
But
Was it like when the little babies get cheese thrown on their face and it's just there?
yeah, being on that angle definitely made it worse because not everybody balls.
That's Kayla.
Not everybody balls do that. Like some niggas balls are tight. Like you got some titties that are firm and some are loose. That's how some balls are. You got some firm balls and then you just got some loose balls. Cause like my ex, he had a very short penis. It was very literally like sucking a thumb. And for him to be as big as he was, he had tiny balls, like very little nuts. So it's like they didn't really have any room to swing or be droopy because it was like,
They had a handful.
I don't even know if it was a full handful because I'm trying to like,
I'm sorry, Tom.
Bro.
yeah, I can't, yeah.
At this point in time,
I'm
bro,
sorry.
I'm just riding out my high.
Yeah, but then he like always
Me
wanted
too.
head and shit. But then like my main co-star that I had, been doing all of my videos with, like
Shout out
he
to him.
has a nice sized dick. but he has really tiny nuts, and it's so funny because
Is it because he keeps draining them?
I. But that's the thing. I can't say that. So he has really tiny nuts, and it was so funny because I had shared a promo clip on Twitter, and it was a lady in the comments, and she was like, "Damn, his ball's small," and I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I've said that in my head so many times. It's like milk dugs in a baggie.
Dog, I'm eating. I got you. You got two.
No, we're trying to see the size of the Oreos.
Don't be dim. Shut up, dog.
No, but like,
She don't want no small balls. She don't want no small Oreos.
No, I ain't want her using the Oreos as an example.
but then
While I'm
like,
eating.
but then like my number one guy, obviously y'all know who that is. Like
No, we don't know nothing.
You sick of
he got big, like he got a big dick, but he got big nuts. And I was like, is that why his voice so deep? Like I don't know, but it's like two medium sized eggs, and it just I don't know. But he got really really big nuts, but they're firm nuts. They're not just like droopy kind of nuts. So,
you gonna have niggas going home checking the quality of their nuts now.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we ever just really sit and think about the
Why-
variety
Why do you
of
feel?
ball sex.
Why do you feel so comfortable talking to us like this?
Cause we can't leave.
Like why?
And
Like,
she ain't got no
why?
friends.
What do we do?
Because we're all adults. Grow up.
Am I really? I don't know if I'm mature enough for this conversation.
Grow up. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, those are my thoughts the other night. I was just randomly thinking, like, damn, bro, like there are so many different types of dick ball combinations. Cause like you can have a big dick with these little ass nuts, or you can have a little dick with these big ass nuts. You can have a little dick with little nuts, big dick, big nuts. Like it's so all over the place. But then you can have tight, firm nuts, and then you can just have I don't know.
So what you're saying is dick and balls is
'Cause-
really just like a spectrum.
Cause the one with the droopy nuts, he used to actually take his ball skin and pull it up over his dick like a hood. Like that was the thing he used to do. Cause he knew his ball skin was long, and he used to just do that, like fold it over like a hoodie. He used to literally just do it like so. This is the ball skin. He would do like this with it. Look, you're not looking.
I know I'm not.
You're not looking. You're not looking.
They can see you on
I'm not
camera.
gonna stop until you start looking.
Show the camera.
Show the
Show the
camera.
camera. Don't show up.
But they can't see it. They can't see me fold it. But anyway, so like, so the balls is here, and this is the ball skin. But he used to like pull it and like pull it over in front of his dick like this. I don't know why he would do it, but maybe it's like a comfort thing. But he knew his balls was long.
What? How did you? Did he tell you this? Did he show you?
I used to watch him do it, and I used to laugh. It was funny.
What? Like, see, what level of weird are niggas? Like, why would you think that was okay? That's like the nigga in class who could poke his eyelid out, and now you walk around with the pink thing on your face. Like, why do you think that's okay to do, bro?
Dog went up to me. You gonna see a magic trick?
Right? Like, it did. Not only are you doing it, but you showed the girl. You thought she thought that was gonna be cute.
She probably did. We talking about Mimi.
Like, oh, you can fold your ball skin. How beautiful. Who said that? You said that? Freaky ass. I knew you.
No.
Did you love him?
You snuggled in his ball sack like a sleeping bag.
Did you wrap your finger around it like it was putty?
Y'all ask him next time y'all see him.
I will not. I will not ask anybody any questions. Not at all, fam.
Simple fact, you said next time we see him.
I'm avoiding everybody. I'm staying in the house.
I hate you even more. That instantly told us who it is. And we already have questions to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm not producing this show no more.
Yeah.
This is to Tommy. Sunday nights from now on.
Like,
It belongs to you.
does he watch? Does he pay attention?
No, I did. Don't give a shit.
Because like the fact that you it's in the fucking camera.
The inside jokey joke.
Yeah.
I hate y'all.
So, Tom, seeing that this is our last episode,
Because
because I'm not coming. I'm
I'm
not
damn
coming.
sure quitting,
I'm
dog.
not coming back next
No,
week.
I'm not. I'm
I
not.
I am busy.
I'm slowly working my way out the door. Period. I'm just executive roles only from now on because I can't do this no more. Your skin is glowing though, but I still hate
I
you.
know. I'm like, this shit popping. It's soft as motherfucker. Let me see your hand, one. I know your hand's hard. Like a
Yes.
baby's ass.
Or ball skin.
Or the gooch.
I don't think I've had ball skin this smooth. Especially not smooth, because it's like y'all got ridges like chips.
Nigga ball sack looking like a bag of ruffles.
Ruffles got riches. I mean, I've never really looked at the ball sack for me to know. I don't know.
So I used to have this obsession. I haven't done it in a while because I haven't been like in an intimate relationship like that. I just fuck niggas and whatever. But when I used to be like in an intimate relationship, like actually like used to play with the dick and the balls and everything, like I would sit there and I would literally just watch the balls. It was like, is ASMR only sounds or is it like visual too?
You ball stalking?
No, it wasn't stalking. It was just, it was like, oh, it was like
Tetherball?
my version of a lava lamp. Because
You
y'all
literally-
can't y'all can't see because
Right.
it's whatever. But like if you got your phone one day and like just put on the selfie cam and put it on your nuts for and just watch it for a couple minutes, like you will see it's like damn, it's damn near like you can see the sperm swimming there. Like y'all nuts is it's like it's moving, they like waving and contracting and moving around. Like they don't just stay in one spot. It's literally like you can see them shifting and moving. So it's like it's very interesting. And I used to just sit there and just
So you out here
watch the
ball
ball.
studying? You're a habitual ball watcher?
Did you hold them in your hand like how Lawrence Fishburne held them stress balls in Boys in the Hood?
Stress balls. Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I used to go to sleep. And
I was
then
gonna say that you watch balls to fall asleep.
but it's funny because like that's another thing like about balls. Like when you have balls like that, like when they're really, really big or when they droopy, like because usually it's like I can just kind of like go cuff the balls and jokingly or whatever. But it's like some niggas like they got so much balls or so much ball skin, like you got to kind of pull like and like you actually got to gather the nuts and shit. You can't just get them in one swoop. You got to like collect the balls and like ow.
Like opening a bag of marbles that they just spilled out.
Oh, perfect example. So you know how when you go to the vending machine and you put your quarter in, and you got to try to make sure like the Skittles don't all fall out, and you got to like kind of move your hand to make sure that you get all of the Skittles and none hit the floor. It's like that.
What are we here for? What's the real topic? Because I'm sick of
Yeah,
you
'cause
right
it,
now.
it can't be balls.
Hey, you did not come here with balls on the mind, or did you?
Have we even started the show yet?
Have we? Yes, we have not
Oh,
started.
so if this is the first time joining us,
It's,
it's like the
it's too
perfect-
late now.
I'm your host, your favorite motivational speaker, Mimi 100, or Comer Walker if you're nasty. I am joined by my co-hosts that are here and act like they hostages every fucking week. We got the narcissist pod guy,
Oh, you hear
Juan,
these topics, you would feel like a hostage too.
whatever, and that old nigga, Mr. Tone Deaf. Both
I'll
of the
take that
Deaf
at this
Fresh Show.
moment.
Yo, we've been here 35 minutes and you talked about balls, bro.
35
Well,
minutes.
balls wasn't 35 minutes worth.
At
But
least
the
good
last
30.
15, 20 minutes have been nutsack.
It was not.
It was.
So anyway, I'm gonna thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry. It just
It's your show.
shit.
At
Hey,
this
look,
point in time.
man.
What
At this
a
point in
hell
time,
of,
it's your show.
what a
I don't
hell
It's
care.
of
fun, but they fun, man.
a hell of a rabbit hole to go down.
At least you stayed somewhere on central theme:
What's the thing?
sex,
Dick and balls?
dick and balls.
Well, I'm excited. If you guys, don't get enough of me on Sundays, I'm finally going to be on Deaf Fresh Show again. They be neglecting me and shit, so I don't get invited back that often. So I'm actually excited to be on there on Saturday. Want to tell them what the topic will be so they'll know what to tune into?
Definitely won't be about dick and balls.
Hopefully not.
It'll end up there. It always does.
So, for those of you guys who listen to this episode, make sure you check out this week's episode of the Death Rush Show. As we continue down the What Is Love tour, we are joined by Mimi So 100, aka Comer Walker. If you nasty, and if you nasty, please keep that to your damn self.
Right. Stay out my comments.
And we are joined by our favorite runaway model, Denise, as we talk about, are you too intimidating, or is that nigga just not on your level? That's what we talking about.
I'm not intimidating.
She,
All right, Vessel, man. What's the topic here today? Did y'all see what Drake did?
Why whenever I tell people I'm in the
yes.
studio, they automatically think that, yeah, that was definitely on the docket.
Yeah, Drake a wild nigga.
No, light skinned niggas up 300.
No, I'm not saying what he did was wrong.
Right, like y'all
Just-
call me wild all the time, but that don't mean I'm wrong.
Yeah, just
True.
just-
It's a while. It's a while. Can we just start there since we here now?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Hey, you went to the bathroom. Like, why you have hot sauce in the
No, no,
bathroom?
no. We gonna paint the scenario. This is what she does best. So we need her to paint the scenario of how we got here today. So for those of you guys who don't know
The
the
year
story,
was 2022.
so if you don't know the story, apparently Drake hooked up with an Instagram model, right?
Not wrong. You the
You're
biggest
not
nigga.
wrong. You're the big dude.
You the nigga.
So because hoes will always be hoes, and I can't blame Tammy, Drake got smart and decided that on his way to the bathroom, that instead of disposing the condom with the semen that he left in it, the normal method, he decided he wanted to go ahead and make a concoction of hot sauce and cum. Be-
Come.
Because Drake knows this woman enough that she did go back and eventually attempt to take the condom with the semen in it and try to artificially inseminate herself.
Was he really wrong for using hot sauce though? Because it's technically boneless children.
Shut up. Unfortunately, the young lady had an experience very similar to if you use the KY jelly heat and cool gel improperly, you can burn your chali off, as our brother would say. So she actually ended up having a very unpleasant experience and decided to take it to the internet to inform people that Drake is putting hot sauce in his condoms after he's done.
You know what was crazy about her going to the internet? Like you saying that, like Drake put hot sauce in the condom. Did it dawn on you, like, but why do you even have the condom to know this? Like, what the fuck were you doing?
What the fuck were you doing trying to look for this man's jello pudding pop? Pudding.
Just like
Just leave
that
this man
didn't dawn
alone.
on her. Like, hey yo,
Look, she
maybe it's a little wild. I'm trying to stuff cum foil
No,
in my vagina.
I believe that when she realized she had an opportunity to sleep with Drake, if the story is true, okay, so let's start there. Hoes be lying.
Hoes be wanting babies that bad?
It by Drake, yes.
See, that's just manipulation of the system.
Because regardless of not if you do anything with Drake afterwards, once you get the DNA test, now you can take Drake to court for child support.
She should have took that Ellen Silence. Now let me tell you something about hot
She
sauce.
is
in the
an
pussy,
Instagram
okay?
model. She does nothing inside.
That shit hurts.
But
It hurts.
You,
Now, people who are
have
Who
you-
are listening might be like, Mimi, how the fuck do you know that
That's
hot sauce in the
exactly
pussy
what I was
hurts?
getting ready to say.
And I've told this story to you and on the air before. So I don't know how you don't know.
I'm high.
But so the year was 2009. I was impregnated with my second child, and my baby daddy was over, intoxicated as usual. He was cooking in the kitchen. He was making fish and shit. I was pregnant. I didn't like the smell of it. I went in the room. I was, I didn't want to be bothered.
Exactly.
Well, he's in here putting all this fucking Tabasco sauce and shit on this fish, and he is eating. Now, I'm disgusted for several reasons that this happened, because that means that you didn't even attempt to wash your hands before you came in here trying to twiddle my diddle. Okay? Because I had went to sleep.
So he just
And I wake up to, him tickling my,
tickling your fancy.
and all of a sudden, like, it escalated so fast. It wasn't like a slight, like,
Ooh, it's
damn, it's getting
down
kind of
there.
warm. Like, it lit me up so fast. And I jumped up, like, what the fuck? And I cut the light on. And you could see, like, nigga had fucking Tabasco sauce, like all under his fingernails and shit, from when he was sitting there eating the fish and shit with his hands. And he rubbed that shit on the like, nigga, that is all membrane. Like, what are you doing? And I didn't know no, but like the first thing that I did, what do you think I did?
You went and put some water on it. Didn't make it no better.
I went and like I hurried up and I ran in the bathroom and I ran like a tub for like cool water and I sat in there and that made it so much worse. Like I was literally like in tears. Like that nigga had to like Jerome thought I was finna stab dog. Like I was so
Probably
mad.
were.
I was so fucking mad. So I can only imagine like with me just having like like little hot sauce residue, Tabasco sauce, like residue. It wasn't even like the full force of it, and you poured that shit in you. That lit her the fuck up.
It
But
did.
that's what she get.
That's what you get.
You don't do that to people, man. Like you don't just go and say, "Hey, I'm finna take your sperm without your consent, and this is where I'm gonna put it."
But my question is, on the walk from the bathroom, no, on the walk from the bedroom to the bathroom, because I assume she probably got one of them little places where the bathroom might be on the other side of the kitchen.
I'll be honest and say that I'm surprised that he threw it in the garbage can in the first place. Everybody
Maybe.
I know is flushed.
Right. That's everybody who said as dudes who have been in situations like this, we always flush.
This is
You
the
don't do
instance
anything, you
of
flush. But I
Drake.
think he did that on purpose. I think he was being a petty ass dude.
Just to see if she
This
was
is
gonna
see
do
if she
it.
gonna do it. Because I think someone that nudged that nigga say, "Hey man, that bitch gonna try to turkey baste you, dog." Because what makes Drake stop and say, let's get
Well,
some
remember
Frank's
on the
Red
game
Hot.
that chick tried to get Derwin like that, and she went looking for. He was like looking for this. But yeah,
Oh, it's trifling.
yeah, that's not cool though.
It's not cool.
Like you don't just sit here and
Yeah.
and
Like,
why would you like the garbage can, bro? Like you just dug it out the garbage. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this in my most delicate place.
light skinned niggas up
Whoever is
300.
on Drake's research team is a sick nigga.
What you mean?
Just to come back with that information, like, hey, yo, bro, hot sauce kill sperm cells. Like, who passed this information along?
you could
Or
just
not even that. Like to have to be able to get a hot sauce that is able to not discolor it at all. Cause you mean to tell me that you didn't notice like a pinkish reddish hot sauce
I
in
don't
this
think she.
condom?
I don't think she
maybe they
paid.
had like a purple condom.
I don't
Because
think
if
she
you
paid
thought
attention. Yeah,
that
maybe
it
he had
was-
a color condom.
You know, I could see that because I honestly don't feel like Drake is a nigga that be fucking like that. And when I say fucking like that, I don't mean don't get pussy. Drake just looks like the type of nigga that don't look like he knows what to do with pussy because he doesn't have to know what to do with pussy. Niggas just want to fuck him because he's Drake.
Right.
Drake is not and we know how I am with light skinned niggas, but Drake is just not a nigga that I look at and be like, that nigga probably got that stroke. Like he looked like he just have the most awkward sex ever.
I don't know, man. He made a whole song where he told people, he should charge bitches for his sex.
Drake looked like the
That's because he's a fucking celebrity.
That's true.
Drake looked
It's like an attraction. It's like going to fucking Disneyland.
We're gonna
yeah,
drink.
it's like the nigga who shouldn't do it, but he did it anyway.
Yeah.
Like you know, this is not your life, bro. You're not living like this.
Not this reckless.
Right? Like you're not living like this.
This really
man.
this really the liquor talking, not
Right?
you.
Like what are you doing, bro? Take your ass home. You shouldn't
Now
even been there in
now
the first place.
As wrong as I said that is, I do it to Jason Momoa, who is now single, and to help him cope
May the odds for it
with the
be in
loss
your
of his
favor.
wife, I should send him
Like
a free
loss,
trial
a
to my.
loss.
A loss. I'm comforting her, so you good.
I should send him a free
She
trial to
did?
my OnlyFans.
No, they just broke. They broke up. They
Oh,
divorced.
She said the loss of his wife.
Meaning like he's no longer in a marriage.
No, that's died.
That's why I made that post for women. Aquaman is single, with the odds for ever being in your favor.
She's trying to get Aquaman.
Hey, so while we're on the subject of weird
Aquaman.
Aquemini.
Why are you smiling like the sound enough, man?
You are
Sorry.
the prototype.
Freak ass.
That's why we're not allowed to have kinks around her, bro.
What you mean? I don't kink shame. When do I kink shame?
If I came in here and told you I was into some wild shit, you definitely would judge me.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, Mimi's not the one that judges. It's all of us that judge each other.
First of all,
That's a fact.
It's
the
not.
main nigga that shouldn't be judging is the judgmental one.
You talking about the one with the lazy eye?
Yes.
He looked permanently sleepy.
Like he is the one that judges everybody for everything. And he is the worst one. Well, second. We've established that Tony's grandfather then is the worst. Even
So I
though
had a
he's been
fucking tea party.
he
What the
has
hell?
been on
No, I don't think that's what made.
I
you
know it's not, but that's the
okay,
answer I'm
okay.
gonna
I
use.
was, just,
Well,
I was making sure
For
we was on the
TV,
same
for
page.
TV, that's the answer I will always
I was
use.
gonna say like
But you did have a cute part. Your Air Force days are nuts.
Eh, it was funny because the old one just came up in my memories about something the other day too.
You ain't wrong for living life, but you was just like,
Yeah, get it out the system now. That way, when the kids got here, I didn't have the urge to do nothing.
'cause you did it all.
Exactly. That's why I laugh at everybody who always makes fun that I waited so long to have kids.
So you like the Bret Hart of fucking?
No, that nigga's just a
wait
horrible
a
human
minute,
being.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
What? Is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
No, it's the fact that this nigga really just said the Bret Hart of fucking.
That's why I said no. Like not Bret Hart. You could use somebody else.
You want to be Bret Hart? Bro?
No, man. At least HBK.
Nah, you can't be.
HBK was a wild boy.
He was the showstopper.
Exactly.
You also posed in Playgirl.
Yeah, I'm not against it in my younger years.
Not against showing your dick to a bunch of dudes.
No. See, when you did Playgirls, it was made for women. The dudes just took it and read it.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's-
no different
That's all it really
than the
was.
guys with OnlyFans. Like we
Yeah.
know that they don't do it to cater to men,
Yeah, that's
but you
very
can't
Right.
stop the men
Men
from
from
watching it,
watching.
and the men are going to be the biggest fucking supporters.
Right. So it just happens to be that they bought it was mostly
Pretty-
men.
Pretty
but
sure there's a guy out there in the world that thinks Tone is handsome.
I think I'm handsome.
I'm pretty sure there's a guy that thinks my
A
big
lot of
ass is-
Facebook niggas think they handsome.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you know, beauty is subjective.
Just like sexuality.
There's a spectrum.
So there's
Like,
some.
if you could rate yourself, what would you give yourself?
Don't ask you that dumbass
It
question.
depends. Like on a regular day, I give myself like a solid 6
See,
because I be chilling.
I'm with you. Like right now, I'm like a 6.
I'm
Yeah.
a 3 right now.
I don't have a haircut, but I
I'm a
still dress a
3.
little saucy.
I don't.
That's because it's like, because for me, it's like 5 is right smack dab in the middle of just being average.
Right.
And I really I don't see myself as,
Right, I still got a nice personality. So
yeah. But, like on a regular day, I feel like I'm about a 6 because I'm,
Right.
around average.
Well, you put
Now,
the,
when I,
you
when
sprinkle the razzle dazzle, you put
when-
the sauce
when I
on.
sprinkle the razzle dazzle, you know what I'm saying? Get a little sauce on it and shit. I got myself an 8. But that's only because my waist is big
You're really related.
and my cheeks is not like super round.
I said the same thing.
If I had like a body, I'd be like, nigga.
I'm a 3 right now.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a 6 on regular day. I put a little
The
sauce on.
Stoke a 10 though. I'm playing. That's like an 8 too.
That's disgusting.
Pussy a 10.
Do you feel like
Stoke
a
a 8.
Feel like a 3, bro?
I feel like a 3 right now.
You gotta get the cut.
You need a haircut. Need to
You
get.
might need a little dye.
Just
Not a lot
tap,
of dye.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to die. I just want to tap it.
No,
just
but that's
enough
because,
to keep
like,
it. Get
and
the,
I
get
know-
rid of the ring around the front.
People are, well, you should never blah 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 blah. And I don't care. Now I'm a 10. You're not.
No, please stop lying to yourself.
Like, and that's the thing. And it's like, it is okay to have confidence. You should have confidence. But
No, you should.
being realistic does not mean that you don't have confidence. It just means that you realize that nobody is fucking perfect.
Confidence is the worst kind of drug, and it's free. And
Man.
niggas overdose on that shit.
It's
a
number
lot.
number 2 to love.
Cause I love Rihanna, but I ain't gonna act like her forehead don't be doing too much sometimes.
Bro, she could hit but a brick.
There's a picture going around asking who you would rather get head butted by, and it's like Rihanna, Yo Gotti, just like a whole list
That nigga with a big ass head.
of people.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? So even like some of the coldest people, like it's something just it just throws you off about them. You just like
Yeah,
them a
because
lot.
some
So
of the people that you are like truly like madly in love with, the most beautiful is, you catch them on an average day and you be like, ugh, who are you?
like me, okay, perfect example. We know that I tend to gravitate towards funny looking niggas. But why is this?
Fact.
funny looking niggas when they come, like when I click with them anyway, it's like personality wise and how they handle me and everything. Like it makes them more attractive than what they initially were to me. And
Okay.
then once I don't like you, it's like, uh, weak ass hairline, big nose,
Why
bitch,
y'all do that?
flappy
Why when
nostril
y'all
hoe.
don't like us no more, y'all attack?
Because when we don't like you no more, the rose colored glasses come off. And it's like, damn, was this nigga always this weak? Or is it just like, like I said, when you are really, really into somebody, it's like Shallow Hal. Y'all remember Shallow Hal?
I actually never finished that movie, but that concept was
But you
kind of
got the
dope.
concept.
Yeah, the concept was dope.
That's how it be for me. Like, I wasn't interested in big niggas and shit. But when that big nigga wooed me, we saw how he was like the most attractive nigga on the planet to me during
Nah,
that time while I was into him.
you were seeing all the stars and butterflies.
Right. Even though physically he wasn't my type. But when I was into him, I was 100% attracted to him. Belly, titties, everything. Because that was my boo. And then, when shit ended, it was like, that mother.
Now
It just happens.
he's a constant joke on
No.
the show.
Well, he's still cool.
He's a cool dude. Doesn't
It's
mean he ain't a
just,
joke.
it is what it is. Um, Never mind. So I wanted to, because I was gonna write this in the group chat, but this text I just got reminded me that I needed to tell it to you on the show. Someone asked me what my answer would be if they proposed to me. Like,
Is it somebody we know? Because there's only one person I think you would ever say yes to.
that's
And even him, you'd be like, nah, nigga, until you do this.
well, him asking that would mean that he already did that.
I feel like he would ask. He would pre-ask.
Pre-ask.
Dinkins, what would you do if I asked you to marry me? Like, that's pre-asking.
Oh, a hypothetical proposal
Yeah,
for
like,
the real shit.
What would you do when we got married?
Well, yeah. So the conversation basically asked me, like, what my answer would be, like, what I would react. Because I do love you, and I said, first of all, no, you don't. Let's not tell that lie. Second of all, why would you think that my answer would be yes? Like, you would say no. I said, you would be lucky if I only said no and said it that nicely. You were a horrible boyfriend and an even worse father. Why would you think that I would think that you would have the potential to be a good husband?
Shit. It depends on which one it is.
That's pretty bad.
Tony, bro.
That's what I said. It depends on which one it is.
This nigga really, 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 really just asked me.
Let's get married. In the jagged edge way.
Well, because
We ain't
everybody
getting
knows
no
that,
younger. Let's might as well do this.
because they know that my thing is like I do. I want to go out to Cali. But me going out to California has nothing to do with you. So I really don't need you thinking that, I'm finna come out there and then we finna be on this little family
He
shit.
gonna get his family back.
He never had his family at all. Like, nigga, you abandoned your kid from the very beginning.
You know what? Even if you was like, you said yeah, Ree would disown you so fast.
Jelly bean, because I had to tell the household, and Ree was like, well, maybe he think that that's what Maya won't. Maya was like, I would hate him even more than I do now.
Beans would look at you like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? Like, Beans would cuss you out, and you know what? She wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah. Beans was like, I would hate him more than I do now. Like, that would help absolutely nothing. But that really, really, really blew me because he seemed like he was shocked
that you said no.
That I would say no.
Nigga, I've been shocked if you should have been shocked if you said sure. Or I'll think about it. Or it's never off the table.
No. I made it clear that there's absolutely, positively zero chance in hell.
Like if it was
See, if I should have had Vince McMahon queued up. No chance in hell to play right. He lucky. He look because I was on my cell phone, so I couldn't play it.
No chance.
Damn, I
That's
could have
what
got my
you
iPad. I should have
got.
pulled that video
Should
up
have told me in advance that you were gonna talk about this.
on YouTube. But I told you it was
Yeah,
speaking
you just
text. I
got
just thought
yeah.
about it. But while I was talking to him, I should have pulled YouTube up on my iPad and played that shit right in his ear. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna bring it up. I'm like, remember the other night when you asked me, if you asked me if I would marry you, yeah, and then I'm gonna play it because I think he gonna think that I thought it over, and I'm gonna consider it.
I was
I
just gonna
really,
randomly call him and just play. No chance.
this nigga
No
really,
chance in hell.
whoo, child.
You got.
Mm-mm-mm. Tone, did you get that video that I sent you?
I'm sorry.
You suck.
I'll take that L because I'm
Okay,
sitting here like it was something that you asked me to do and I completely forgot about
well, I
it.
got a question. We out individually,
We outside.
together, whatever. Either way it go, at some point in time, we are out in public, gas station, pumping gas, minding our business. All of a sudden, somebody run up behind you and just get to drilling your shit. And then
Oh, that video.
they're like, I am so sorry. I thought you was someone else. What's the next move?
You still
Oh,
you got to hand her
and,
face.
and this time, like it's a fight now.
It's definitely
Like I don't care who you thought I was, but whoever you looking for, I'm here now.
this. This
You
is
was
now
looking
where
for
the
a
smoke.
nigga here now.
Right. You was looking for a fight here now.
Like it's this is
So
definitely
I
where the
hope
smoke.
whatever energy you got after I whoop your ass, that you still got for the nigga who you really looking for.
So there's a video I was watching. It popped up on my feed, and this girl, like she was rummaging like through the back seat or whatever. They were at a pump. She was rummaging through the back seat, and this girl just ran up and just started like whamming her shit. And she was like, "Ow!" and stood up, and she was like, "I am so my bad. I thought you was somebody else," and yada yada yada. But I'm so mad because I hate TikTok. TikTok is just TikTok is not for people that hate cliffhangers. I am one of those people. I need to know what happened after this.
Yo, when they hit you with the Lifeful Part 4, like, man, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
They didn't even do that. So it's like, what happened? Did she was like, be like, okay, that's okay, no harm, no foul. Did she, nah, bitch, you hit me. We finna go these rounds, or like, bro, can you at least pay for my gas? Like, what was it? I need to know.
Imagine how she
How
pulled
do
a
you know
pistol out
who
this back
you were
seat
looking for?
That's what I said.
and shot your
I
dumb
said, now
ass.
just imagine you running up on people, don't even realize who you running up on. And she said, all right, and pinged your ass.
Tink,
Right, cleared this whole fucking gas station out.
tink, 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 tink.
I definitely I can't forgive you.
Right, like you hit.
I
Why
can't
are you
forgive you.
hitting me? I don't even know you.
And then it's like, and I've always said that I'm a person where if somebody wrongs me, like if they have a sincere apology, I can work through it and get over it. No. Because at that point, it's like, even with you apologizing, even with me knowing that it was technically an accident because it was mistaken identity, I'm going to feel like you hold me because you just put your hands on me. I got to put hands on you back. I got to. It's principalities in this shit. So,
So here's a question. Now let's say you were in this situation. You felt like that's the ops. I got the drop. I'm finna fuck you up with these hands. You approach this car. Whatever your little damage is, you realize this is the wrong person. My bad, bro. It's cool. You're not who I was looking for. That's my fault. And she replies, okay, cool, I understand, but now you gotta run one. You fight, or you gotta run this fight.
Who, me?
Yeah, just like using the situation, you make a mistaken identity, but
I
now
mean, that's not. I guess.
the young lady was like, "Well, okay, shoot me the fair one now." 'Cause I felt like you to put your hands on me now. We are here.
I mean,
This is
I couldn't be mad at that,
this is a
but
situation now.
that's
like,
not the situation. I'm a fun because like I am very, very, very thorough. And well, I was. I'm a totally different person now. I want y'all to know that. Like I don't, I'm
whatever.
zen and peace and shit. But when I stalk a motherfucker to shred your shit, I know exactly who I'm going after. Now I'm not gonna lie. When I beat Irenita ass that year, she threw me off for a loop because I knew it was her, 100%. But because she was trying to get out the ass whooping that was being rained down upon her, and when she denied her identity, I did pause for a second, like, well, damn, maybe in my rage I was seeing shit. But then once I knew it was her, I got mad for her lying and saying that it wasn't her. So that just pissed me off and made me hit her some more. But I'm not gonna lie, it did made me it made me pause for a second. But yeah, bro, you can't just be walking up on
You can't
people
just
and
be
not
hitting
know
people. Just can't be
who
hitting.
you swinging on.
So they must have just seen the car was like, that's Mimi's car and just ran up on it. Like everybody and their mama ain't got a Chevy Impala.
Bro, I don't know.
And how long has this person been ducking this fade? Because you gotta remember, whoever that was, they were minding their own business at this gas station, getting gas, and looked over and seeing said vehicle and says, "This is the only opportunity I've had in the last 2 years to get this hoe."
Right. Imagine old girl was actually at the gas station who he was looking for, but her and now said situation happened to have the same car. Now, because you weren't doing your homework and check out license plates, you just went on the look, make, and model of a car. Now you have assaulted someone else, and they might potentially shoot your stupid ass.
All right. So
What do we put on your obituary if that's how you die?
You stupid.
Here lies the dummy.
I think first and foremost, the girl should be lucky that it was just the bitch running up on her to punch her in the back of the head a few times.
Right.
Because we've seen mistaken identity go tragic.
Yes.
That's also a fact.
So, be grateful that she wasn't killed. And then a motherfucker be like, oh shit, that wasn't her. But at the same time, it's like, how don't you know who you running up on, fam? How don't you know this? Because if you can't properly identify people before you go just throwing haymakers and shit, you probably don't need to. You just need to wait for them to come to you. Because you're just going around punching random body. And what would have happened if it was a car full of motherfuckers?
They was gonna get out and be on your ass.
Because when we used to be riding around the trap, like it was a bunch of us in the car. So if I'm driving, Tavy on the passenger seat, niggas in the back, and then all of a sudden you just go attack the motherfucker that you see hanging out the car because you thought she was your friend. Oh, you finna catch this fade. We not finna ask no questions. Especially when you be like, oh, well, my bad. I thought you was somebody else. We go think that you just hoeing up because you noticed that the rest of us in the car. Now we finna smoke your shit.
Don't ask.
No question.
You probably should if you just going up and swinging on people. I get it. People say on site, they mean on site, but at some point,
But sometimes you got to make sure your vision is 2020 though. You can't just be on site in the wrong person.
See, niggas be living life.
And what if the person she ran up on had heat?
Niggas be living life like it's Grand Theft Auto. You think you just snatch a nigga out of the car, beat him up, and you just gonna get 5 stars.
Oh, you're gonna get some stars, all right.
You're gonna get a fucking toe tag.
You know, 5 stars around your head because you can't see shit right.
You slide you out that big ass drawer.
But the nigga really just apologized. Like, oh my bad, I thought you was somebody else. And if that wasn't the worst part of the video, the worst part was like, cause she's sitting up here just drilling her. She was like, ow, and like grabbed her. Like she didn't even try to swing back. She just held her head like, ow, like
maybe she didn't even want to fight.
It don't matter. That is one thing
that
I never understood about people. Just because you don't want to fight doesn't mean that this motherfucker's finna stop fighting you. So you might as well fight back.
Well, I
If
mean,
you go get punched, regardless, at least get punched while punching a motherfucker back. Because you might get lucky and connect something way better than they did. And next thing you know, you won. But
I'm,
don't just ball up and take no ass whooping. I tell my kids this all the time. I said, look,
that's how people get stripped.
everybody can't win every fight. Some of the greatest niggas on this planet who were trained for that shit have lost fights. They have got their motherfucking clocks cleaned. It happens. Okay? It happens. Somebody just might be better than you that one round. Because you had, how many times have we seen versus this person part two versus this person part three? Because somebody want to run that fade again.
I just hope
Somebody wasn't happy with the results and they like, nah, run me my shit back.
I hope Deontay Wilder is done asking for rematches.
He probably, yeah.
Because he done been washed like 4 consecutive times.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they can get you today, and then you see that motherfucker tomorrow, you like, had my Wheaties today, bitch was good. And then you run that
Yeah,
shit.
but niggas don't fight like that.
I'm just saying.
Because if you beat up a nigga in the parking lot, next time he see you, more like he's gonna shoot you. Because
Yeah.
niggas don't
it's
take L's in the
at all.
niggas don't eat L's. They rather go do a L than to eat one.
Yeah. Well, I have some interesting OnlyFans news for you guys. If you are subscribed, you want to make sure that you do not let that shit expire. Okay, I got some real hot shit coming up. I did just drop a new video yesterday, so make sure you go check that one out. But I got a lot of new things that are on the docket. I have actually made plans for a couple of public scenes that's gonna be like super dope. One of them I think that you guys will particularly enjoy because I've always, well, I can't say I've always wanted to do it because I've done it already, but it was more like it was during I just told somebody about that. Oh, Mark Chambers, I was talking to him on his stat. When we went to see Lakeview Terrace, that movie was ass. So I just gave up some ass in the theater because it was ass and I needed to entertain myself. So me and my boyfriend went to go see it and I didn't like it. So by the end of the film, I was, sitting on Santa's lap. But yeah, so we gonna see if we can pull this off. And if we do, then it will definitely be going up on the OnlyFans. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned for that. But it is 10 o'clock and we got a late start today. So I'm not gonna hold everybody. Plus, I already got my hotel room booked, aka dick appointment, aka working tonight. So until next time, we got a hoe.
Oh shit, we wasn't ready.
I'm trying to get out of here, man. I got dick to get.
No, it's like I wasn't ready to choose for the end of the show. You just started saying OnlyFans, and I'm like, okay, she's gonna tell a nice little story. But Mimi, do it again.
Oh, before we go this time, roses will be restocked. Everybody keeps hitting me up asking me about the roses. Roses will be restocked. Today is Sunday. I am anticipating everything being in by Tuesday. Hopefully everything will be there tomorrow. They be tripping. Sometimes they deliver my shit on Sundays, sometimes they don't. So there was a slight delay, but I do have the Flower Power Rose coming back, the Double Up Rose coming back, and then I have a brand new rose, tongue tied. That is a variation of the Double Up. Still has the thrust and bullet on the end, but instead of the suction rose, it has the licking rose. So if you have not had a chance, make sure you go and check out the Commerce Candy Closet Facebook page. I do have a video there for you to check out and see how that works. Or you can follow the Instagram. I also have Twitter. The spellings vary, okay? It's Commerce Candy Closet. Some people be tripping and they don't want you to spell it all the way out and you got to try to abbreviate and shit. So just play with it and see what you come up with.
Or she will.
I'm gonna do that anyway. But yeah, so make sure that you check that out because like I said, those roses will be getting restocked. I've been getting a lot of inboxes. Hey, are you getting roses back? Are you getting roses back? I am getting the roses back. It was just with the holidays back to back, Christmas, New Year, like it just Shipping has been kind of hectic, but they will be back. Also coming back, we will have lemonade being restocked this week. I also have a new color in the same design. That one will be in as well. So again, make sure you shop www.cummerscandycloset.com. Valentine's Day is coming up, so I will have all of the details for the Valentine's Day pop-up shop that we are scheduling. Make sure you have all your goodies to go for your little boo thing that weekend. Now, until next